What's up, everybody? It's Tyler here, and I'm back for another interview. It's mid-August, and I've got another guest on with me. Her name's Gracie Carroll, and she's got a new song out right now called Breakup Szn. Gracie, it's so nice to have you on here with me. How are you doing?
I'm so good. It's so fun to be here with you.
Of course, it's great to have you on here. Another Belmont alum on with me.
Mm-hmm. Good times from there, I'll tell you that.
There is. Now, you've got the new song out right now. It went viral on TikTok. We'll get to that in a little while. But just in general, how great does it feel to have the song out right now?
So good. Um, I've had this song for a long time, well, since the beginning of 2021. Um, but I've played it so much since then and really wanting other people to hear it so badly, but I just couldn't yet because I had to wait for the right moment. And I think it really all worked out pretty well. And because I posted that one, my very first TikTok, and it did pretty good too. So knowing that a lot of people actually love it the way that I do too, it's a really cool feeling. So I'm so happy that it's out and other people can listen to it finally.
It's great. But can you tell everybody a little background of how you came up with the song?
Yes. Okay. So I was going through probably the hardest breakup I've ever been through in my life. I was dating this guy for 6 years, and we just really started having not great connections anymore. And we were kind of falling apart at the end there. And it kind of sucked. It sucked a lot. And to see a person you love so much slowly stop loving you is very tough. And so I was depressed for a pretty dang long time. And a couple months later, I didn't write for a while because I was just so sad. I couldn't really let my emotions out yet, or else I'd get even more sad. So after a couple months, I finally decided it was time to do a write again and get everything out. Like I wanted to feel okay. And I think it was probably my second, maybe third write of that year since I had my breakup, and I was writing really sad songs so far. So I was going into this write with a bunch of guys. Their names are Alex Angelo, Mo Brown, Zach Siebold, and Cooper Bascom. And I went into that write still pretty dang sad, but they saw me really wanting to feel okay because they knew about what I was going through. And I had a lot of girlfriends that I got broke up with as well. And I just felt like this is like sad. It's like breakup season is happening and nobody knows what to do. And breakup season happens all year round, 24/7. Everybody gets broken up with at all times at certain points. And so Mo in the write was like, that's what we're going to write about. Let's talk about how fun breakup season can be. You're going to be with your girls. You're going to have a good time. And you're going to get over that heartbreak because all you need is yourself. So I was like, this is amazing. And I want to write a really fun little boppy song that'll help girls and guys like me who are going through a hard breakup try to feel better about themselves and not be sad anymore. And so that's literally exactly what we did. And I bopped the song so much and it's so fun. And a lot of people feel the same exact way that I do about it. So it's super, super cool. And I'm really happy that my experiences did lead to that. So everything comes out with a good, positive experience. You just have to look for that.
Exactly. I completely agree. You've had a lot of positive feedback from the song so far. I know before you released it, you got a TikTok video with 2 million views on it.
Yes.
Right now. So let's talk about the process behind that and how you really just came up with the whole idea
Oh my gosh.
behind,
Okay.
behind that.
Yeah. So it's super funny because I'm going to kind of tell you the backstory a little bit. My roommate, she actually works for Facebook. She's a content creator. She creates a lot of videos that are scripted and puts them out on Facebook. And a lot of people think they're real, or so most of them know they're fake, but they watch them anyway just because it's good content, you know? And so that's what I kind of wanted to go into thinking about when I was creating TikToks. Um, what will people want to watch? And we thought of me and my publicist were going around thinking about what to do. So we first thought about getting some friends in the car and showing them the song for the first time. They had heard it already, but I was saying, showing my friends my song for the first time after my breakup. And then, they just went like hardcore, and that got a lot of views as well. And so I was trying to think of like what could get more, what could do better. And so my PR company that I'm with, Trevor Perkins, we were kind of coming up with more ideas, and we came up with the idea this is a trend going around on TikTok to show your ex your song you wrote about them. And we said, this is perfect, we'll do this, and let's find the right guy. And I really wanted to find somebody. I obviously wasn't going to ask my real ex, because that's a little scary. So he's actually not my ex in the video, but a lot of people do think it is. And in the video, we decided that we kind of wanted it to be like, not narcissistic, but kind of to that realm where it's like, he says, congrats on the song, it's great, but he's also not happy for me, because that's kind of what I went through. And so because of that, and we did exactly that way, it made it look super real. And so I think it went viral because people were choosing sides. They were kind of deciding on, oh my gosh, she's doing awesome. She's standing up for herself. She wrote the song about her ex, and she's proving to him that she's doing okay. This is amazing. Whereas most of the guys in the comments were like, why would you show this to him? You hurt his feelings. He looks really sad. Never do this. This is so toxic. And that's why people were choosing sides. So people really just got on there and were arguing over in the comments, and it was showing everybody, on the For You page that it was showing traction. And it just kept going, and a lot of people really loved the song. And so after that, that's when we decided it's time to release it.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea to post that video, because honestly, let me tell you the truth, I thought that was your ex.
That's the point, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was questioning myself, like, is it really him or not? But
no, it's not. And yeah, you're actually the first person that I'm telling too. Everybody really does think that it's him. And I go in the comments and I'm like, well, you have to do what you got to do. But yeah, it's scripted, and it's just fun stuff for me to create for, songs like this. And as an artist, you want to be able to have stuff like that for people to watch. So,
yep. Now I know that you had a lot of success on the video, and it helped your following and everything on TikTok. Now, how did that translate over to downloads on Spotify, Apple Music?
Oh my gosh. It translated to so many things. People were really wanting the song in the comments, but I didn't have a pre-save link or anything yet. So I was just like, it's coming soon, don't worry. But just because I would say that and post all those videos, I got so many followers on TikTok. I got so many views, and it also translated over to Instagram. I hit 10K when I released that video, which was really exciting. And now a lot of my TikTok followers are over on my Instagram, and they're following me on there, which is even better, because that's where I post most of my content to tell people that I do have songs coming out. And so when I did that, oh my gosh, I probably had over 1,000 pre-saves and pre-orders just from that. And that's super impressive for me. I've never had that many in any song release. So it was super great.
Yeah, I realized like you skyrocketed with followers both on TikTok and Instagram. I remember 9,500. Now you're almost at 11,000 in like a week. I'm like, wow.
Yes, I know. I was super impressed. I was shocked too.
I mean, it's amazing how like a viral video could just change everything instantly.
Correct. It's crazy.
I mean, I don't understand the algorithms behind all that stuff, and it's amazing. It's just like overnight sensation.
Right. And that's what's weird thing about TikTok too, is the followers don't really matter that much, but it just helps you get seen more. It really matters if you get put into the algorithm and on the For You page.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's it.
I've realized that too. Like even with Reels on Instagram, more followers.
Yeah, the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Now, besides the TikTok video, I know that you were going around Broadway showing people.
Oh,
How did word of mouth advertising help you as well?
I was actually, that was so fun. So I actually work downtown Broadway. I sing down there at Tootsie's, and I was just down there. I had a show. I was playing at Honky Tonk Central that night, but I went down there and with a couple of my friends who I sing with, and I said, "Hey, let's go down there early. I kind of want to get random people's reaction on the street of the song and put it in a video." So we did, and it was so much fun. I just walked up to random people. I kind of picked people that were a little bit drunk but willing to talk to me and looked like they would like the song. So I picked out a lot of girls. I picked out, if you look at the video, there's a guy in there who's wearing like this awesome suit with a cowboy hat. He loved the song. I picked out people who also maybe weren't going to give the best reaction to. There's one guy standing there just drinking a beer the whole time. I don't think he cared about it, but that's what I wanted as well. But the girl next to him was like, "This is amazing." You know what I'm saying? And it worked out really well because they were like, "This is awesome. Please tell me when this is coming out." And we exchanged socials, and I told them when it came out and just all that. And it took a bit. And actually, the guitar player, which is funny, he said, "You should come sing it live." Because I wanted him to play maybe a little snippet on guitar, but he wanted me to play it live, which is funny because I actually had a show that night at Honky Tonk Central, and we ended up going there to play it at a different stage, which was really great because more people were down there, and there was a bunch of girls who were just jamming to it. So it just worked out super well, and it was so much fun playing it live and showing different people downtown Nashville that there are artists out there trying to make a living just like that too. So it's super cool and really fun. It took a long time to edit. It took like 24 hours, but it was worth it.
Well, that's great. I know, like you said, you've been playing a lot of shows. You've been playing at Tootsie's, other places as well. Now, how's it been just getting back out there with everything back to normal?
So good. In 2020, and this is what probably everybody says, like we didn't have shows. We did mostly Zoom shows and live shows on Instagram and Facebook and all that. And all I really did mostly was just write a bunch of songs. But you can only go so far while writing songs without performing them.
Yep.
Sure. It's super weird. So I started to try to do writers rounds just because I really wanted to get back out there. And it was still pretty tough because not a lot of people would go out. So now finally that everything is back together and people are actually going to Broadway now and seeing bands downtown, it's super cool. I actually didn't get that job until April of 2021. But I started doing it just because I wanted to perform again. And I knew that, working downtown, doing all that, I get to perform every night for a bunch of people. So it worked out so well. And I'm really excited that I'm still doing it now and people get to come and see me.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun and it's a lot of exposure to get your name out there to just fans out there in general. Hey.
Exactly. I probably have also gained a lot of followers just from playing downtown too.
Mm-hmm. Downtown's a great place. Everybody,
it is.
There's a lot of travelers. You got tourists all over the place.
Yeah.
Great way to pick up followers and just people to stream your music. So, like I said,
yeah, it's so fun.
Now, do you have any favorite songs to cover in concert now that you're back and able to sing them?
To cover?
Yeah.
I actually do a lot of cover songs by Miranda.
Oh, it's got to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, she's my favorite to do. And she just opened a new bar downtown too.
Have you been able to play it yet?
No, I haven't played there yet, but it would be so fun to play there.
Really cool place.
Sorry.
Okay. Any favorite Miranda songs to cover? Or do you just bounce around?
I do so many. One of my favorites is Bluebird, her new one, Bluebird. A lot of people like that one.
Hey, it's a great one. It's popular. Everybody knows the words.
It's true.
Well, do you have any new releases planned for the rest of 2021?
I don't know about 2021 yet. I do really want to release another thing, but I'm gonna kind of ride on breakup season. I might do um a surprise cool TikTok thing with the song soon. So just maybe look out for that, but we're still deciding on that. But I do have more songs. So I'm not sure if it's going to be 2021. It probably will be,
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, you heard Gracie. Stay tuned, everybody. Now, before we go, I know you've been in Nashville for 6 years, so I thought I'd ask you, do you have a few memorable memories that you've just gone through in Nashville that stick out to you and you'll really never forget as a rising artist?
Honestly, not really as an artist yet. I think just doing my experiences from even going to school at Belmont and getting internships in the music industry and kind of being on the backside and learning about everything in the business before kind of creating my artistry, that has to be my favorite so far. Um, just because I learned so much. And because of that, I really learned how to become and be like the CEO of an artist and of myself as well. For example, like I interned at Big Machine Label Group. I worked CMA Fest with them. I learned how to, make a business out of being an artist just from by learning all the marketing statics that they do and the royalties in a song and how pitching a song goes and the publishing side and um, the what is it called, the law side of it as well. Like you learn so much just from me growing to become what I wanted to do now, and I'm doing all that, exactly that, and it's been super cool, and I'm just really thankful for my past self for doing all that because my future self is really thriving from that. So I would say just being in the industry on the business side with all those experiences has been my favorite so far.
That's great. I know it's really cool to see what goes on behind the scenes in the music industry, what goes on behind the songs, behind the concerts, the whole process behind everything.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it takes a while. It takes a village. It takes a lot of people to really get behind you on everything. And if you don't have that, you can still do it, but it's very tough. Yep. But to have people who are following you and see a future for you is 100% absolutely incredible and makes it all worth it.
It is. It's like a big family, like they say.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is now. Gracie, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank
everybody
you.
out there watching this, make sure to go stream Breakup Szn and go follow Gracie on Instagram, TikTok, and the rest of our social media platforms. Great having you on here. Until next time, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, we'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.